Hey guys, this is Kendall, and welcome to Luigi's Mansion. This is my first console Let's Play of an older game from an older system that is not redone in HD. I'm actually running this on my Wii right now to try to get the best picture I can. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. This is actually my third try to record this. First couple times I recorded it, went in to edit the video in order to splice it up and everything, and found out that my video was out of sync. Yeah, with the game's audio. So I don't know how well this is going to work this time. I think I fixed it by updating the driver for my capture card or capture box and making sure that I have the proper format settings on the program. So anyways, let's get started. Anyways, this set's probably going to only be about an hour long. Just because I don't want to get too far into it and then realize I hadn't done it yet. So apparently Luigi has a mansion, and he is now there, and that does not look at all like the picture. That is creepy. That is spooky. Let's see, there's crows too. Is it just me, or does that look like that mansion has a face, like with a duck's beak, a duck bill?
Hello?
Anyways, I love this game so much as a kid. It was one of the very first games I properly owned myself. I'd actually convinced my mom to buy this game and a GameCube for me, which I still have the GameCube, but this is, unfortunately, it's not my original copy of the game. Anyways, I convinced her to buy it for me using a non-existent allowance that I had. Basic controls, just there we go. That's left stick, right stick turns you around and points the flashlight. And that's all we can do right now. We go up here, we try this door, and there is nothing. Can't get in, it's locked.
Oh, yeah.
And so is this door. Wait, what was that? So anyways, like I was saying, this playthrough after some point is going to be mostly blind because I have not really played through... I haven't played this game in years, really. Other than just doing the first couple hours twice before trying to record all this. So, the key came out, hovered, and disappeared, and then an orange glow went off through the door. I have a feeling that that key opens that door. I just have this weird feeling. It should be worth pointing out right now that since this is a Nintendo game, nobody actually speaks proper English. They just speak in gibberish and you see text on screen. In my previous attempts to record, I'd been actually reading them out loud. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do that this time. At the least, I'll keep talking throughout because you can read. It's apparently really cold here in the parlor, and there's a ghost. What's going on there? Oh, this guy's vacuuming up the ghost. Let's see. Well, he doesn't seem to be doing that good of a job with it. Nope, he failed. Ghost disappeared. So who are you? Ouch! Oof, I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. Getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Yes, you are. Who are you? Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. As if I didn't already know that. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. Yes, I know, I am reading this out loud to you. What's a young fella like you doing around here anywho? I know I said I probably wouldn't, but I guess I am. Oh well. Get used to it. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. And I feel a sneeze coming on. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me, post haste. And now, probably the best song in the game. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, guys. I told you I felt a sneeze coming on. So your name's Luigi? I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab, if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. Well, duh. Everybody knows all those emails are scams. So you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled, a guy with a red hat kind of like yours went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat. And he never returned. Was he a dream too? Sounds familiar, doesn't he, guys? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. Yep, it's Mario. He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with the ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. And what does EGAG get out of it? So here's basically what all our controls are. Now, I have the option to switch between standard and sidestep, but I can't stand sidestep, so I'm just going to stick with standard. All it does is change the way the left stick works, so that pressing right or left with the left stick moves you to the right or to Luigi's right or left, rather than moving you left or right across the screen. Anyways, L button we won't be using for probably the first hour, hour and a half, something like that. Going to be using the R button quite a lot. Same with, well, not so much with Z. I'll check it occasionally, but we will be checking the map quite a lot with Y, and we will occasionally have to go into the first-person view with X. We do need to use B, and of course A is standard, examine, open, and so on. That's a vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip. Use the R button to vacuum and the C stick to change your direction. Okay, that's vacuum. That's direction. Okay. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means, so you'd better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Ahem. Well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like darkness and they avoid the light, so if you hit them with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuuming time. When you see your chance, hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. Just give it a try. You'll learn more that way than just listening to me yap about it. Okay. Now, you want to shine the flashlight on them at the last opportunity, or they will disappear very quickly. Remember, as soon as you see a ghost's heart, that's your chance to vacuum them up. While vacuuming, tilt the control stick in the opposite direction to bring them in. Yes, and the C stick. Got you. When that surprised ghost's heart appears, vacuuming it with the R button and the control stick. Tilt the control stick in the direction opposite the ghost. It keeps telling you this to try to make sure you understand. There we go. Ha 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 ha. You have to get as close as you can before flashing the light. Didn't I just say that? Surprise them with the light when they get close. Pow pow. The more the better. Got it? Ah, missed one, but I got the other. Hey kids, shape up. You can't go looking for your brother the way you're carrying on. There, here they come. Missed two. But I got two at once here. There we go. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and the Poltergust 3000 as a team. You get me, young feller? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? Hey, 7 ghosts. That's how to do it, Luigi. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cooldown in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Sure. Off we go. Now, this is probably the only time I'm actually going to be in the gallery until the end, but for those Doctor Who fans out there, isn't this just extremely creepy? Makes me think that these are actually weeping angels rather than angel statues. So anyways, the gallery is kind of blank and empty. All the portraits have nothing on them. Not even in this biggest, bestest room here. That's all shiny and glimmering with gold. There's nothing. And when I was a kid, it took me forever to figure out how to get out of here. I never could. I didn't understand that all you had to do was talk to EGAD and select the third option here. But let's do the first two first, because it explains a bit about the story and everything that's going on, why there's a gallery and everything. Where am I? This is a gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was number 2, Bulossus. But there are lots of Boos, and King Boo rallied them all to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Bulossus from the painting. Then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts, too. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in the space of a single night, and then they all hid inside. If I told anybody else this stuff, they'd probably have me committed. I'm sure my portrait ghosts are somewhere inside the mansion. I just have to get them back. So that explains why EGAD's here, where the mansion came from and everything. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? What's a GB Horror? I designed the Game Boy Horror as a communications terminal. It has all sorts of functions. For example, you can press the Z button to see a list of the items you've picked up. Give it a try after you get some coins. Of course, you'll also be able to see portrait ghosts there once you capture some. You can also use the Y button to display a map of the mansion. The display will color the rooms as you visit them. Check the map if you ever get lost. Got all that, Sonny? Yes. Okay, now I think I should point out right now that they've already announced a sequel to Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion 2. What am I saying already? This game's like 10 years old, 11 years old. But it's on the 3DS, so I'm most likely never going to actually Let's Play it. Not unless they devise something like the Super Game Boy or the Game Boy Player for the 3DS and the Wii U, so that you can play 3DS games on there, even if only in 2D. Which I would have to do anyways, since I don't have a 3D TV and I can't record 3D videos and expect you guys to watch them anyways. Where will you go, Luigi? Let's go to the mansion. But suffice it to say, I am excited for Luigi's Mansion 2. You know, this game was actually a launch title for the GameCube. The GameCube, surprisingly enough, had a very strong launch lineup. At least it had like 5-6 games launch in the US, and at least half of them were really good. I mean, you had Luigi's Mansion, you had Pikmin, you had Star Wars, Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. Oh, I forgot about that. I need to get out of there, because otherwise that would hurt me. And we can vacuum this off and pull it off the mirror. And there's a mirror! Hey! Anyways, right here we have Toad. Boo-hoo-hoo, where did you go, Mario? Wah, wah. Yeah, I'm speaking my Toad voice now. Huh, Luigi? Wow, wow, it's Luigi. You finally made it. Oh, joy. Thank goodness. Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you'd won a mansion and never returned. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. Yeah, leave it to me. I'm sorry, it's just trying to read Toad just kind of makes me drop into that voice for some reason. I don't know why. Yay, thanks, Luigi. You made my dark and stormy night. I wish I could do something to help you. Wait, I've got it. At least let me do this. Yep, Toad is our save point throughout the game. There are other places or other events which cause us to be allowed to save, but Toad is the main one. Let's see, is there anything in here? No, nothing. Okay, since we obviously can't go through that door, since there's something there. See? Touch it and it hurts. And the other door to the left is locked. That leaves us with one thing to do, although first I want to get these coins. Now, coins are technically useless. Coins and any form of currency in Luigi's Mansion are technically useless. There's nothing you can buy, there's nothing you can use them on. They're just basically the point system of the game. The more you have, the higher your score. Now let's pull that off. Now you can wander around in this room for quite a while before you finally figure out what you're supposed to do. And I want to try to get as many of these coins as possible first. Now, the hint would be the fact that the candles on the portrait here are different colors.